Okay. Inventory rundown for end of game. So my armor, boots of blinding speed. Yes, I forgot to do that. I'm working on it. Sorry, I'm totally spacey. I'm still like astonished that I was able to beat the hardcore after like. I mean, let's be honest. I started doing this like a week or so back, week and a half, and before that I took a 3-month hiatus, and then I had done it for like over a month before. I was up to like 40 something deaths. It was insane. So Boots of Blinding Speed, Curious to the Savior Side, Daedric Greaves, Ebony Left, Ebony Right, Fist of Rangolf, Glass Tower Shield, Helm of Orin Bearclaw, Wraithguard, Belt of the Hortator, Cloud Skirter, which is a something we made. It's a 4-point levitate on self. The Den's Tagma Ring, which is the ring from Ganis. Nightfall, which is a shirt we made, a constant effect shirt we made. That's Slowfall 1, Night Eye 30. Open Amulet, which is amulet we made that opens doors 100%. The Shadow Weave Ring, 20 for 10. You know, we got it from one of the stores, I think. Other notable things would be obviously. Wait, what? Oh my god! Sunder is gone. Wait, okay, there we go. I was like, where the fuck did Sunder go? Oh, it's because I'm scrolled over? Oh, I'm not on weapons. I'm dumb. So this is all apparel stuff, right? So basically the rest of the stuff was either stuff we picked up or stuff we made, like the Golden Saint rings. We made a couple of Golden Saint rings. And then magic items you pick up on the quest line. Weapons. Keening and Sunder. We were working on a robe, but we never finished making a robe that had some stuff that I liked on it. I was thinking about doing a robe of like 2 points of heal so that I wouldn't have to use potions all the time. I'd just have to stand there for fucking 10 minutes. But we just never we never finished it because I didn't have the gold to buy the enchantment, because it was like 200,000 gold. I could have gone and made up all the gold for it, but it would have been a pain in the butt. Weapon-wise, we had Keening and Sunder. We also did Dwarven Crossbow, all the bolts for it. This I picked up at the end, so it doesn't count. And then Scourge, the mace from Telfir, in the chest next to that guy. Same place we got the Curious of the Savior's Hide. And then Azure Star, a ton of potions that we made to increase our alchemy skill to get our intelligence up. Yeah, that was basically it. Primarily it was the crossbow. Most of the game was the crossbow and Scourge. We used Scourge for summoning to help deal with like the early game instant kill damage before I picked up all my armor skills. Yeah. Skills wise, skill points wise, we have our marksman 100, heavy armor 100, blunt weapon 100, light armor 100. Those were our primary. That was the main skills we used, right? So because it was the we used the bow, and then we had a mix of heavy and light armor. So I did both, right? Because the Cuirass of the Savior's Hide is light armor. So in order to make sure that that was worth keeping, because I'd been focusing heavy armor, but in order to make sure that that was worth keeping, I had to have 100 light armor plus the Boots of Blinding Speed. Although they don't add a lot of armor, they are. I did want to keep them on because of the speed buff. But then on top of that, we had Helm of Orn Bearclaw and Wraithguard and the Fist of Rangolf, which were all heavy. So I also maxed out my heavy armor, and then we just threw on some Ebony Left, Right, and Daedric Greaves. But then the other thing was knowing that my primary weapons were Scourge and the Dwarven Crossbow, then we also did Marksman as a major and then Blunt Weapon as a minor. Because we were trying to maximize the number of points. So every level, right, we're trying to maximize our actual base stats. So every level, I wanted to be able to level up 3 things by. I had to level up 3 of these by 10, and if you make them minor or major skills, they actually do progress towards the next level. So we avoided making progress towards the next level by making them miscellaneous skills. So the idea is I didn't want to level up more because leveling up meant that the enemies and stuff got better equipment, right? So by the time you hit like level 20 to 30, in between there, everybody's got Daedric, everybody's got like magical equipment that can do a significant amount of damage. I wanted to keep everyone lower level but have higher stats. So the idea was that every level I would do 3 stats for 3 stats for each one, because that's the other thing is that you have to consider without any of my equipment on, my agility, my endurance are level 100. So I've got 60 bonus points in agility and endurance. But the catch was that, so I'd do like 10 points in marksman, and then 10 points in heavy armor, and then 10 points in blunt weapon. And that way I would get, when I leveled up, I'd get 5 strength, 5 agility, and 5 endurance. So I continued to follow this process until I maxed out my agility and my endurance. My strength is at 92. It's not quite maxed out. I was working on maxing it out before the end of the game, but I figured we have over 100. It's good. I'm not actually using Sunder for very much. I was mostly using it just for beating the boss. And so, yeah. But yeah, for level 15, that was the idea. We min-maxed super hard to make sure that by the time we got to like level 15, we had really, really high stats for a lot of things. The biggest one being we wanted a high endurance so that every time we level up, we get the most out of our health.